Sis, in today's video, I'm sharing 5 things that I'm committing to doing this year to keep my pre-K motivated, confident, and excited about learning. And guess what? Number 4 is my favorite. So I encourage you to watch this video to the end. The number 1 thing that I'm committing to doing this year is to give my pre-K more one-on-one time. I've come to understand that being present is not the same as being focused. So this year I am deciding and I am committing to giving my pre-K more intentional one-on-one time. And for me, that means that I'm going to be teaching him first every day in our homeschool before his 3 older siblings, because I've come to realize that when I teach his older siblings first, when I focus on them first, I get distracted because they pull me in different directions. And because of that, I do not give my pre-K the full attention he needs to build the strong academic foundation that he needs at this early stage. And also by giving him this focused one-on-one attention, I get to make sure that he understands the basics, that he feels supported and confident in doing his school work. The number 2 thing that I'm doing this year with my pre-K is to give him more praise and encouragement. Kids repeat what gets celebrated. And I've noticed that my son gets motivated and excited when he is praised. So this year, I am intentionally going to give him a lot of praise and encouragement whenever he does well. Or whenever he doesn't feel like doing his schoolwork, I'm still gonna encourage him so that he can get his work done. I've seen how positive reinforcements boosts my son's confidence and lifts his spirit even during hard days. And when he feels proud of himself, oh my goodness, my pre-K gets motivated to do more schoolwork. And this means that when learning feels good and rewarding, motivation comes naturally and I don't have to force it. So the first week of school this year, I implemented praising him and encouraging him, and it made a huge difference in our schoolwork. It encouraged him to do more work. We were giving each other high fives. He was giving me hugs. He was shouting, excited. He was having fun doing schoolwork. And he even did more pages of work than I had expected. And on days when he was fussy and he didn't want to do any work, my encouragement motivated him to finish his schoolwork. So sis, if praising my son works and helps him to get his schoolwork done, then I'm gonna give him more of it this year. The number 3 thing that I'm committing to doing this year is to invest in more fun and affordable workbooks. I believe that when kids are bored, they don't get motivated, and the type of workbooks they use can impact their excitement to learn. And so this year, I am committing to buying more fun and engaging workbooks for my son. I have noticed that the more options he has to choose from, the more excited he is about learning. And having a variety of different workbooks in the house will keep him motivated and reduce boredom and burnout for my pre-K. So this year I'll be buying more fun and affordable books from places like the Dollar Tree and even Amazon. Number 4 is my favorite, which is that I'm committing for my kids to have more library visits this year. Because we know that homeschooling does not mean that your children have to sit at home all day learning alone. Homeschooling gives us the advantage of learning outside of the 4 walls. We can take our learning anywhere. And so this year I want my kids to visit the library more and participate in some of those wonderful activities that the library offers. So this year I am making it a priority for my pre-K to participate more in those toddler programs that libraries offer. And some of those libraries are actually STEM programs where kids get to participate in hands-on learning activities. Those programs will give him the opportunity to meet other kids and also will help him to interact with other children and enjoy hands-on learning experiences that we do not always do at home. And those programs are fun, educational, and they motivate my pre-K to love learning even more. So this year, the first week of our homeschool this year, we participated in one of the homeschool workshops, homeschool activities that our neighborhood library did, and it was so much fun. My pre-K was excited to do the hands-on activities, which were to make their own omelette using an egg and some mayo. His big sister helped him crack his own egg, and they added some mayo in it, and he was able to whisk his egg together, mixing the egg and the mayo, and then it was microwaved. He got to see his omelette. Before that, they made their own fruit kebabs. He was able to put his different fruits together on a stick, and he even offered to make one for me. And he enjoyed those two activities alongside with his siblings. So I know that he enjoys those type of activities, so I'm committing to taking him to more of those library programs this year. And last but not least, the number 5 thing that I'm committing to doing this year is to have more patience with my son, to be more patient with him. I'm committing to not allow his fussing or his distractions or hard days weigh me down, discourage me, or cause me to quit, because I've done that in the past and it didn't help me or my son. I am understanding now that my son is still learning how to sit still, focus, and learn. And being patient with him creates that safe place where he can truly thrive. Sis, honestly, God is helping me in this area, and I'm leaning on his grace every single day to grow in this area. It's not easy, but I'm committing to growing in patience. The first week of homeschool this year, one of those days I almost quit. He was forcing so hard that I wanted to just leave him and focus on his older siblings. But then I had to remind myself that if I continue to quit every time he's fussing, then that is me training him that if he fusses, then he wouldn't get to do his work. And that means every time he's fussing, I must release him and not allow him to finish his work. And that's not a good training for my pre-K. So I had to calm myself down and received patience from the Lord to continue to move past the cries or the fussing, and helped him. I encouraged him to pick up his work again and to finish. And he was able to finish it. And I was so happy that both of us were able to accomplish that. So I need a lot of patience to work with my pre-K this year, because he is someone that tends to get away with some things that his siblings didn't get away with. But I'm putting my foot down that when it comes to homeschooling him, he will have to learn to sit down and focus and get his work done. So sis, I've shared all that I'm committing to doing this year, and I want to go over them again. Number one is that I'm going to be giving my toddler more one-on-one time, and secondly, I'll be giving him more praise and encouragement. Third, investing in more fun and engaging workbooks. Number 5, taking him to the library more this year. And number 5, I'm committing to be more patient with him. So sis, you can comment in the comment section which one of these that you're going to be committing to doing this year. I would love to hear it. And please, I encourage you to like this video, share it, and subscribe to this wonderful community, because we're not just homeschooling, but we are raising warriors for Christ. See you next week. God bless you. Bye.